At my wedding, my mother-in-law suddenly stood up and declared, "From today on, you'll hand over your entire $8,500 salary and every bonus. If you refuse, walk out of this wedding right now." The room went dead silent, 200 people staring. The jazz band stopped mid-song. I looked at my bride. She wouldn't meet my eyes. Just stood there next to her mother with her hand on that woman's shoulder. That's when I knew. This wasn't a surprise to her. This was planned. See, 3 weeks earlier, I'd been looking for our marriage certificate in her desk. Found something else instead. Printed emails between her and her mother. Subject line, financial integration plan. They'd been strategizing for months, discussing how to get control of my income, how to phrase it at the wedding so I'd be too embarrassed to refuse in front of everyone. One email said, "Make sure his parents are in the back. He won't cause a scene if he has to walk past everyone." I'd sat in that chair for an hour just reading, my hands shaking. Part of me wanted to call it off right there, but I'm a mechanic by trade, and when something's broken, I fix it properly. So I grabbed the mic and said, "Sure," loud enough for everyone to hear. "There's just one thing you should know first." Her mother's face lit up like Christmas morning. She actually smiled at the guests, thought she'd won. I pulled out my phone, opened my banking app, turned the screen toward the crowd. My construction salary? Yeah, it's $8,500 a month. But 6 months ago, I started a side business restoring classic cars, vintage Mustangs, Camaros, Chevelles. Last month alone, I cleared $47,000. This month, I'm on track for $52,000. You want the $8,500? Take it. I'll keep the rest you didn't know existed. The smile slid off her face like ice melting. My bride's hand dropped from her mother's shoulder. Her face went completely white. I looked at her and said, "You've been feeding your mother my pay stubs for 6 months, planning this shakedown." I found the emails. A guest in the third row actually gasped. Phones came out everywhere. Her mother tried to recover. She stood up straighter and said, "Those business earnings are marital property. You can't hide assets." I smiled. "We're not married yet, and I'm keeping the wedding venue deposit too. Signed the contract under my business LLC 3 months ago. This party's still happening, just without a bride." That's when she started screaming. Actually screaming about contracts and fraud and lawyers. I pointed to row 3. "My lawyer's right there. He helped me restructure everything last week. All legal, all clean." The photographer lowered his camera, looked at me confused, asked if I still wanted him to shoot. I said absolutely. Document everything. This is the best investment I ever almost made. My best man, the guy I've known since high school, walked up to the DJ booth, started the music back up, turned to the crowd and yelled, "Open bars, still open." You know what happened? Half the guests stayed. Her family left. My family stayed. Our actual friends stayed. My dad came up and hugged me. Didn't say a word, just hugged me. We had one hell of a party. The band played for 4 more hours. People danced. The food was incredible. I gave a speech thanking everyone who stayed for seeing what really mattered. I didn't mention her once. At the end of the night, the venue manager asked if I wanted a refund on the honeymoon suite upstairs. I said no. My best man and I are gonna drink whiskey and play poker up there instead. We did. It was perfect. 3 days later, my ex started calling. Blocked. Her mother tried calling. Blocked. Week 2, her mother's lawyer sent a letter demanding half the business value. My lawyer sent back a single page. No marriage equals no claim. Case closed. Week 3, I got a message from her cousin. Said the whole family had a meeting about damage control. How to explain it to their social circle. Apparently her mother told people I had a mental breakdown, that I'd always been unstable. I didn't respond. Didn't need to. 12 people posted the real video online. It spread faster than her lies ever could. Last I heard, they're both still looking for their next target. Some other guy who makes decent money and doesn't know better. I'm still restoring cars. Business is better than ever. Turns out walking away from the wrong person is the best marketing you can do for yourself. And that wedding venue? I go back every year on that same date. Rent the same room. Throw a party for everyone who stayed. We call it my freedom anniversary.